Hey, what's up everybody? Akeem here, and in today's Fix of Games news, Elden Ring sees some huge sales numbers, Capcom is ready to revive more dormant IPs, and Black Myth Wukong's producer isn't too happy with the Game Awards. This is your Daily Fix. Shout out to Elden Ring for boasting some huge sales numbers, upwards of 28.6 million. Now this places Elden Ring's sales higher than the entire Dark Souls franchise. Its DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree, definitely helped to boost its numbers. Now to put those numbers in perspective for you, the Dark Souls series sold a total of 27 million, which includes Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls 3. From Software's Elden Ring dropped in 2022, which means it reached this massive 28.6 million in just 2 years and 10 months. This is definitely unsurprising, as Elden Ring is a pretty solid game, and fans can look forward to more Elden Ring with its Night Rain co-op spinoff dropping sometime next year. Black Myth Wukong didn't win Game of the Year at this year's Game Awards, and the game's producer had some choice words to share online. By posting to Weibo, the producer had this to say. Now, this is according to a rough translation via Google Translate. Quote, "The games nominated this year were all exceptional, but honestly, I still can't figure out what the criteria were for Game of the Year. I feel like I came all the way here for nothing." It's normal to be a little angry when you are so confident but not recognized by others. Now, while the frustration of losing Game of the Year is understandable, we should keep in mind that some things might be lost in translation, given it's a rough translation of what was said. And although Black Myth didn't win Game of the Year, it did win 2 other awards: Best Action Game and Player's Voice. All right, now Capcom wants to bring back some of those franchises that have been laying dormant for several years. And with the reveals of Onimusha, Way of the Sword, and Okami at the Game Awards, it seems Capcom is poised to do just that. In a press release, Capcom said, quote, "In addition to regularly releasing major new titles each year, Capcom is focusing on reactivating dormant IPs that haven't had a new title launch recently. The company is working to further enhance corporate value by leveraging its rich library of content, which includes reviving past IPs like the 2 titles announced above, in order to continuously produce highly efficient, high-quality titles." Now, those titles above being the new Onimusha and Okami games. So with that, we're likely to see some new entries in some old Capcom titles. Now, which classic Capcom games would you like to see revived? Sound off in the comments down below and let's discuss. It's the end of 2024, so it's time to unveil what game really moved us here at IGN. So be sure to tune into the live stream where we're going to be revealing IGN's very own Game of the Year. All right, and that about does it for your fix of gaming news for today. Thank you so much for platinuming another episode. Now that you're caught up on today's news, please check out our previous episode. Download the IGN app on all your devices, and for everything else, stick with IGN.